Hello, everyone. I was not gonna go live today. I was gonna sit here and I was gonna do an upload, but this is too terrible. You know, I was doing an upload about how the local police, the local authorities in this area are just absolutely stupid. They don't do anything. They don't police anything. They don't listen. And here I am driving around in the parking lot where a car was set on fire, blown up, on purpose. And I have already seen like 3 to 4 illegal fucking things. This truck that you're looking at in front of you has expired inspection tags and is parked in 2 fucking spaces. Yep. That car that you're looking at, that fucking truck, that blue Ford truck, has expired inspection tags and is parked in 2 spaces. And I'm also looking at 2 giant tractor trailers that are probably illegally parked, since this is not 24-hour parking. They cannot be parked there. Not only that, when I was driving around up here, I also witnessed a lady with her car randomly parked here at the end of this with her 4-ways on, just right here. I also see endless vehicles parked in the fire lane in front of the store. I always see this. When I showed up today, there was a car parked here in front of the store with its 4-ways on, just right in front of the store, illegally. Imagine that. And look, this van, this white van that's down here where this lady's walking towards it, that's been parked there since I got here. So, A365, man. So, this is ridiculous, where I have seen 4 to 5 illegal things already, and this is the parking lot where my mom's car was fucking torched. Where are the cops? Off being fucking stupid somewhere? Like, literally just doing nothing, off being literal fucking morons somewhere. That's where they are. Thanks, 365. I appreciate your support, man. The local police are fucking idiots. That my mom's car was literally blown up in this parking lot. And I have seen 4 to 5 illegal fucking things going on in this parking lot since I got here. What the fuck are the goddamn local police doing? The Ephrata police are shit! Garbage! This asshole in this Ford truck, this Ford truck right there, that blue one, that one right there, expired inspection tags. I think it's funny that I just think it's funny that you know, it's super obvious that the police, like, that's a cop. That's an off-duty cop. So many crimes going on in California is bad. Yeah, like, this is the point. Like, it's happening. All right, so, like, look at this. This guy just parked, right? So this asshole just parked. I just watched him do it. He's going to park way back here, and he's going to intentionally take up 2 spaces. Look at this. This fucking asshole Look, he just parked here, and he intentionally is going to take up 2 spaces. Look what he's doing. Just watched him do it just now. Look at what he's doing. 2 spaces. Just like this asshole with the expired inspection tags, who's also taking up 2 spaces. The guy over here, the truck. You don't feel safe walking around? Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, yeah, like, I can understand if you're not, like, a martial artist or something like that. That's the unfortunate thing. And I have had reports of people at this store being stalked and harassed. Employees have told me that other employees are nasty and harassing toward them, and customers are that way at the store. That customers are nasty and stalking and harassing. And repetitive customers come in here and harass employees. I have seen, again, a truck, expired inspection tags, parked in 2 spaces. I saw another truck pull up and park in 2 spaces, literally, like, not even that far from it. I see all this shit where people are parking in the fire lane right in front of the fucking store. I literally see like 4 or 5 illegal motherfucking things going on, and these fucking piece of shit cops in Ephrata, Pennsylvania, are fucking stupid as hell and literally watch as a car is blowing up in this parking lot. About a month ago, a car is blowing up, torched in this parking lot, and there's no police. There is no police looking at all this fucking shit going on. All the shit that's going on, that's literally just, people doing illegal fucking shit. The police aren't doing anything. Look, there's another car. Look, there's another car parked at the curb. What the fuck's he doing? Is that legal? Are you allowed to do that? Last I checked, that's illegal. This car right here, that's illegal. What the fuck's it doing? What the fuck's it doing? Why is there a truck in this lot with expired inspection tags? Why am I doing more work than the police are? Constantly getting hassled by homeless. Well, that would be a problem. That would actually be a problem. There should be assistance for that. No, like, this is ridiculous. And again, like I said, the effort of police are just disgusting. I already, you guys already know that, that car was blowing up. Let's go see what else they're not doing. Yeah, there's nobody here. There's still nobody here. Here we are live. The whole point was that I recorded this, and it was so bad, I was like, I have to go live. Here they are, not showing up, and I'm live. This truck is literally still here. Still. With expired inspection tags. And again, this isn't the first one I've seen. I've seen another one like this, like I said, at Costco, less than probably about a month ago. Exactly the same type of truck, too. Just parked like that in 2 fucking, like, taking up 2 fucking spaces like he owns the world, and he's gotten expired inspection tags. So this faggot that has enough money to afford that truck, that $40,000, $50,000 fucking truck, that expensive motherfucking shit with all those options and stuff. Yeah, that's the 4-door with the back seat and everything. That's a big-ass fucking expensive truck. He can't get it inspected, and he's got to park in 2 fucking spaces. And meanwhile, this entitled motherfucker while I'm sitting here and I'm filming this fucking asshole comes over here and he parks, and he very clearly is staring at me. He's just staring at me while being parked illegally in 2 spaces. He doesn't appear to be doing anything here. He's just here. What is he doing? He's wearing a suit, parked in Walmart parking lot, and he's just here. He didn't go in the store. He's parked in 2 spaces. He's just sitting here in his little suit. Parked in 2, like literally just taking up 2 spaces. Wow. Ephrata police are looking real fucking stupid, aren't they? Yep. You're in Nashville. That's cool, man. You're Tennessee, right? That's Tennessee, right? Yeah, yep. Ephrata police are real extra special, aren't they? And then we got these tractor trailers parked here. They're not supposed to be here. These tractor trailers, always a problem for this store. They have all these truckers park here, and they're not allowed to park here. The cops should come and cite every single fucking one of them. It's not a 24-hour establishment anymore. And they need to pay to park there anyway. They were never allowed to park there in the first fucking place. Let me show you something. Go right across the street. By the way, we're having a little bit of interference. It's very obvious the person that's in the stream is just trying to cause a problem for the stream. So don't be surprised if the stream starts cutting out and stuff like that, because we very obviously have police fucking around instead of doing their jobs. Like, where are the police? I'm actually just going to drive around and see if I can find police. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drive around and see if I can find police presence. I guarantee you I won't. Yeah, I think they're avoiding it. Yeah, I really do. I think they know how fucking stupid they look. I do. I think they know how fucking stupid they are. God damn you, you motherfuckers. You stupid assholes. 4 to 5 different crimes being committed right now in Walmart parking lot, and you're too fucking stupid to do anything about it. I just watched somebody run a fucking stop sign. Jesus Christ. Alright, so let's go ahead and see if we can find police presence anywhere in Ephrata. The irony, I know, right? They're all hiding at the station today. Should we just go right to the station? See how many cars are just sitting there? There's no stop sign here. Oh, okay. No, there is a stop sign the other 2 ways. So, look for them. See anybody here? You know, it's pretty sad when the community has to start patrolling around because the local authorities are shit. And flat out commit crimes. You see it, right? I'm sure you see it. All right, I don't see any police in here whatsoever. We're gonna go ahead and move on. Hey, look, guys. Look, another bank. Oh, that's not a bank. Actually, never mind. That's a good one. Talk about that one. That's a good one. No. The bank across from the bank. That's what you got to look out for. Banks across the street from other banks. That's something going on there. Why would you have a bank across the street from a bank? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Just try to let them go. You know what I mean? Sit there for a little bit. I waved them. I waved them to go. See any police in there either? I'm looking in the car washes. I don't see any police in there. Wow. You saw that, right? 365, did you hear that? That was the police pushing something through the emergency signal lines to try to get my stream to end. You heard that, right? Yeah, like there's nothing going on. There's a storm or like literally they sat here and pushed. This is why I know they're fucking around with the emergency systems and they don't care. You heard that, right? Like literally they're just trying to run interference to cause the stream to end. They literally just pushed a fucking alert through my phone to tell me about some ridiculous fucking stupid thing that doesn't have... There's no storm. Yeah. So the police, the Ephrata police are looking real fucking stupid. Oh yeah, they're looking real motherfucking stupid. They're looking real motherfucking stupid. I'd go down the main strip, but there's like stuff to look at over here to make sure they're not over this way. I'll be honest with you, I don't think I'm going to see them down the main strip. I don't think they're there. I think that's where they are. I think that they're hiding. I think they are paying attention. I think they're watching my streams, and I think they're hiding. Where the fuck are they? If they're not local. Where are they all? You know what I'm saying? Like, they need to be in Ephrata if they're Ephrata police, right? So where the fuck are they? Why can I drive around Ephrata and not see any police presence? That's fascinating, I think. I find that fascinating. I'm sure you see the interference being run on the stream. I'm sure you see it. Like I said, that was pretty obvious, that little signal that came through, that the local police are sitting here trying to push signals through the emergency alert system to get the stream to end. That's pathetic. That is disgusting. That is fucking disgusting. You heard it too. There's no way you didn't hear that alert. That alert is very distinctive, that sound. Very fucking distinctive. Everybody knows what that sound is. And that was not telling me about no Amber Alert or some... Nope, that was a complete made-up fucking bullshit thing that this, again, scammer typed into the emergency fucking alert line. Yep, scammers are now typing messages into the emergency fucking services line. Yep, that's what just happened. A scam message came through the emergency services line. Now you see what happens when I start driving around and I start proving that police don't do their jobs. You see the attacks. You see what happens in real time. You see how the stream is like glitching out and shit like that because they want me to press buttons. They want me to interact with the device. So I'll do that because we do have a stutteriness, but you know, like the point is, I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to move shit around. I'm not going to do that. It's got to be hands-free. I'm just going to tap one button and be done with it. Because you can do that. There's nothing illegal about that. I can sit here and I can adjust my radio. I can adjust the fucking settings in my car. I can do whatever I want as long as the thing is fastened and fastened to something else and it is approved. And it is. So again, you're sitting here and you're trying to do things and over time create this situation where it looks like people interact with their devices so that you can change whether or not people are allowed to drive around and stream. That's what you're doing. The local police are literally creating scams to convince the state officials to change things, and they're manipulating streamers to do it. They're sitting here fucking around with the stream. They sent an alert, an emergency goddamn alert, to my phone for nothing. There was no alert. There's no fucking storm. There's no Amber Alert. The real fucking alert is that there's no goddamn motherfucking police anywhere. Where the fuck are the Ephrata fucking police? Where the fuck are you, you stupid assholes? You're sure as hell not at Walmart dealing with the 5 fucking crimes that are going on at Walmart, you stupid idiots. What a bunch of fucking retards. What a joke. What a fucking joke the Ephrata fucking police are. I still have not seen a single police officer. Not once. Not a single one. Fascinating stuff. I'm looking down the side streets too. I don't see literally any. Even as I look down the side streets, I still don't see them. They're literally just nowhere. It's sad, man. It's incredibly sad. I have not seen a single cop. Not one. That's an ambulance. That's not a cop. No cops. Who the fuck are they? I've literally driven around pretty much like I've drove through Ephrata, I drove around Ephrata. Just to let you know, it is perfectly within your right as a citizen to film police activity. Just to let you know, you are allowed to do that from a safe distance. Always question if they start harassing you, question what's going on, that they don't want you to film that. Question that they're doing their jobs. Yeah, it is legal to film police activity. Press does it all the time. I don't see a single cop. Not one. That's disgusting. There's one there. There's one there. There's a big shopping center area too. Like, they should be hanging out around here. Just in case. I don't see any. What the fuck? What day is it? It's Friday, isn't it? Isn't it Friday? It's Friday and I don't see any fucking cops. What the fuck? I'm kidding. I've seen no cops. Even driving by, like, I literally have been, like, looking into the, like, parking lots of the businesses. I've seen no cops whatsoever. Yep. The police have started messing around with the stream. We have 5G plus full service. We have 5G plus full service, and I'm going to take a screenshot of the fact that my bitrate is nothing with 5G. So we're going to go ahead and show that to the authorities, that I have 5G full plus full service, and you're sitting here cycling the bit rate to literally exactly a certain number, so that way you can sit here and you can remove huge sections of the stream. So I'm just gonna sit here and I'm just gonna screenshot several times in a row that the bit rate is literally nothing. 1,000, basically. 1 fucking thousand. 5G plus full service, and you're taking the bit rate down to nothing. 5G plus full service, and you're taking the bit rate down to nothing. 5G plus full service, and you're taking the bit rate of the stream down to nothing. 5G plus full service, and you're taking the stream of the bit rate down to nothing. 5G plus full service, and you're taking that bit rate of that stream down to absolutely nothing. 5G plus full service, and you're taking the bit rate of this stream down to absolutely nothing. 5G plus full service, and you are taking the bit rate of this stream down to nothing. 5G plus full service, and you are taking the bit rate of this stream down to absolutely nothing. 5G plus full service, and you are taking the bit rate of this stream down to nothing. Yeah, we'll just do a stream later and show you guys. That's all. Yeah, we'll just show you a little. That's gonna prove it. Oh, you just fucked yourself, buddy. You just fucked yourself big time. We just watched a crime happen, and you shifted the bitrate down to nothing so that it would cut the stream out. Don't worry, I took a screenshot of it. Don't worry. You just fucked up big time, buddy. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty obvious. We'll talk about all this later. Even back when my girlfriend was hanging around, and again, like, all they were trying to do is cause some sort of problem with her, cause some sort of problem with the people that I know and stuff like that, to get these people to talk about you. You know, that's that sort of thing. The idea is to just get people to talk about you, to get, you know, the people around you, you know, like literally they're just messing with your devices, screwing with you. So that way, 5G plus full service, 5G plus full service, 5G plus full service, next to no bit rate, 5G plus full service, 5G plus full service the whole time, 5G plus full service, 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 still 5G plus full service. I'm taking plenty of screenshots, you motherfuckers. 5G plus full service. I'm taking plenty of screenshots showing that you're cutting the stream out, you fucking pieces of shit. 5G plus full service, you motherfuckers. That's been 5G plus full service the whole time, and you know you're running the bit rate less than half what it's supposed to be. You know that. You know you're cycling it down less than half what it's supposed to be, so that it loses all trending and the stream gets flagged by YouTube's system. You know it. You know that's what you're doing, and you also know that you're lying to YouTube and that you're lying to Google using your official police stuff. So again, we're going to continue documenting. And you're fucked, you stupid piece of shit. You're just gonna keep documenting, you stupid fucking piece of shit. That's all we're gonna do. See how it's all stuttery? It's all stuttery. Yeah. He literally has just been sitting here trying to get that to happen, so that, you know, like literally just trying to get that thing to happen, so that it literally cycles the stream down, and, you know, like literally just trying to get them to end the stream. Like, he's always trying to get it to end abruptly from YouTube's side of things. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get it to end abruptly from YouTube's side of things. That's what they've always done. They would just sit here and hack and fuck with the stream to get it to abruptly end or flag YouTube systems. 5G plus full fucking service. There's no reason set to what it is set to for the optimization of a mobile stream. It is not set to the same thing that I would set a desktop stream to or something like that. Trying to learn how this stuff works so that they can properly screw with people that are streaming and showing what police are doing. The police are sitting here and trying to learn how to fuck with the scammers, how to fuck with the people that aren't scammers too, and how to fuck with anybody that they want. They literally just want to be terrorists and want to fuck with people and want the ability to harass people because police do nothing. That's the issue. The issue is that police do nothing. Screenshotting here of it being not even close to the bitrate it should be at. Keep screenshotting. the Ephrata police are a fucking piece of shit. And they're stupid. They're literally just dumb. Yeah, because that looks really fucking stupid. That that's your jurisdiction and that's going on regularly, and I can show that that's going on regularly. You're fucking stupid. And I'm getting harassed, stalked, somebody's car is blowing up. Yeah, you're fucking stupid. And then I drive around your town and I don't see a single ounce of police presence anywhere in your town on a Friday. Yeah, you're fucking stupid. Yes, you're stupid. Yep. They know that they're trying to trigger a reason to pull me over because they know they can't. They hate this. They can't stand this. They're trying to trigger a reason to fucking pull me over. That's all they're doing. They're sitting here and they're fucking around with my streams so they can pull me over. Do it, asshole. I can't wait to show everybody what a fucking piece of shit you are. I can't wait. Try it. I can't wait to shove that law right in your fucking face. Try it. I want you to admit that you sat there and watched my stream and then made a decision after the fact. You didn't see it happen in traffic. No. You were watching the stream and premeditatively tracked me down to pull me over. I want you to admit that. Yeah, I can't wait for it to happen, honestly, because it's super fucking obvious the fucking stupid bullshit scams you're running. Ephrata police are fucking trash. Basically, they're trying to make the device use as much battery as possible so that way the stream doesn't go as long as it should, too. They're trying to break the device, they're trying to crash the stream, they're trying to cause all kinds of problems. Trying to catch the car on fire, too. Yep, they're trying to catch the car on fire, too. They're trying to do all kinds of things. Just like they did to somebody else. Yeah, the Ephrata police blow up cars. Yes, the Ephrata police. They are behind this. The Ephrata police, the New Holland police, they all, like, it's like a local authority thing where they all work together and are in a crime syndicate with harass, stalk, and criminalize people that, essentially that they're pissed off at. They're in the wrong. They're fucking stupid. And here I am just proving how fucking stupid they are. So therefore, they're just gonna sit here and they're gonna commit all kinds of crimes and stuff like that. And again, I see the evidence of the bitrate shifting around. Even though we are at 5G plus full service, there should be absolutely zero reason that bitrate shifts around at all. Literally at all. Literally at all. None whatsoever. What are you doing with my phone? Why do you have a cloned device? Why is it that when I'm at home and I have my Wi-Fi, I can sit here and I can completely load my entire Facebook and I can load all of my fucking Gmail messages on my phone? Even though all of my data's turned off, my Wi-Fi's turned off, there's zero connection to the phone whatsoever, yet my entire Facebook feed loads, and I can refresh it, and all of my emails load, and I can refresh those. Oh, because you cloned my device, and you're monitoring me illegally, because that's what police do. Because police are terrorists, and they do illegal things to incriminate people and lie. They don't actually do real police work. What they do is they sit at home, sit in their cars or at the station and do illegal things to literally spy on you. That's what the local police have been up to. They've been illegally spying on you. They've been watching you through your phone. They're working with people at the cell phone company saying they can do this, yada, yada, yada. They can't. They're lying. It's all a lie. It's fake. They already illegally threw someone in, fucking sitting here monitoring and spying on my mom. Why are you? Oh, right, because you lied about everything she said when you took her statement. That's why. Oh, right, and now the bit rate's nothing. We're gonna screenshot that. Yeah. Every time I say that particular detail, keep that in mind. Every time I make note of the fact that the person doing this is also the same person that sat here and lied and threw someone in jail for no reason and lied on official court documents and all that. As soon as I start saying that, the bit rate is nothing, even though it's 5G plus full service, and I'm taking plenty of screenshots to prove that. Don't you worry. Yep, don't you worry. Yep, they're just trying to remove entire sections of the stream. Absolutely zero police seen. None. Yep. Literally fucking stupid as hell. Why is my bitrate nothing? Why is the bitrate nothing? Why is the bitrate nothing? 5G plus full service, bitrate's nothing. 5G plus full service, bitrate is nothing. 5G plus full service and the bitrate is nothing. 5G plus full service and the bitrate is nothing. 5G plus full service and the bitrate is nothing. 5G plus full service and the bitrate is nothing. 5G plus full service and the bitrate is nothing. 5G plus full service and the bitrate is nothing. 5G plus full service and the bitrate is nothing. 5G plus full service and the bitrate is nothing. 5G plus full service and the bitrate is literally just solid. They're just fucking cycling it down to nothing. 5G plus full service and the bitrate is solid at nothing. Literally cycled down to half of what it's supposed to be. Less than half of what it's supposed to be. 5G plus full service and the fucking bitrate of the stream is cycled down to less than half what it's supposed to be. Gee, I wonder if you're trying to break the stream up so that we can't find out that all these assholes that are driving around in these trucks are actually off-duty fucking cops. Yeah, I wonder if that's what you're trying to do. Like, I don't know, maybe the guy in front of me or something is an off-duty cop and he likes to swerve around behind people and pressure people to drive faster. I don't know. Maybe that's why. Maybe because the entire time 5 different illegal fucking things were going on in Walmart parking lot, and I was driving around here talking about it. Oh, maybe that's why. And again, effort of police, literally nowhere to be fucking seen. Literally nowhere. There's this fucking stupid. This dumb. Yep. And I literally see the evidence. I see it. I hear it, I see it. The evidence of the interference. Where we're sitting here and we're trying to cause a problem for devices, trying to cause a problem for vehicles. Literally, the police are fucking terrorists. The police are terrorists. So this truck is gone. And I'll be willing to bet the police did nothing. Yep, I'll be willing to bet the police did nothing. That truck is gone, and I'll be willing to bet the police did nothing. Yep. There's just a bus parked here. Is that actually a bus stop? Where it says no stopping, standing, or parking, fire lane? Is this a bus stop? Is that where it's supposed to be? Nope, it's literally parked at a no parking sign. Wow. Where the fuck are the police? It's literally parked at a no parking sign. Where the fuck are the police? There's literally a sign right here. Oh my god, I'm gonna show you this. You know how I just said that they should cite every single one of these tractor trailers that comes in here? Because there's no overnight parking? There's literally a sign. There is literally a fucking sign. Yep, there's literally a sign. I'm gonna show it to you. The effort of police are just stupid as hell. I'm gonna show you the sign. Says it right there. See it? No overnight parking. It's right there. Effort of police fucking stupid. This guy is being aggressive in a parking lot. This driver right here. He was like staring at me as he turned the corner. This Jeep right here. He was like staring at me as he turned the corner. This guy right here. He was like mad that I was in his way as he was trying to turn the corner. This Jeep that just parked. I just wanted to see if stopping in front of him would like trigger him, you know? Like this is the point. Like people are just so fucking triggered by things, and police are no exception. This is the point. Police are triggered, and that's what they're doing. They are triggered by this. They are sitting here and they're attacking me and my family because they're triggered by the fact that I'm sitting here showing how fucking stupid they are. Oh look! Oh look! It's about time! Jesus fucking Christ! Where the fuck was she? Fuck! Fucking assholes! She looked visibly upset too. Let me just put that out there, that she looked irritated. I don't know that she was, but that was the expression on her face when I looked at her. So, while I appreciate seeing the cop eventually, this is disgusting. I shouldn't have to sit here for an entire motherfucking hour driving around all of Ephrata to prove that there's no fucking Ephrata police anywhere. It actually genuinely pisses me off, too, that she pulled somebody over from the road and wasn't actually in Walmart. Yeah, she wasn't going to Walmart to check the things I had. No, just fucking pulling somebody. So again, the whole point is zero police presence in a place where somebody's car was fucking blown up, and I can find 5 illegal fucking things going on. Right there. 5 illegal fucking things going on right where somebody's car was blown up a month ago. And there's zero police fucking presence. This is the disappointing thing. All of Ephrata, I drive around all of Ephrata. Nothing. Oh yeah, now we're gonna show up. Now we show up late to the party and we pull somebody over, from the road. And, now the guy with expired inspection tags has left, and he's not parked in fucking 3 spaces anymore. And the guy that was randomly in there in a suit, staring at me, looking suspicious, parked in 2 other spaces, that also pulled in a giant truck that was literally just beeline staring at me the whole time, that looked fucking suspicious as hell, is gone too. Wow, imagine that. Like, looking around at people, looking at me, seeing what I'm doing, seeing exactly that I see that he's parked there in 2 spaces, making a beeline stare at me, like, just the whole fucking time. What the hell is his problem? What, mind your own business? So that's the point. This guy, yeah, he's up to something. What the fuck's he doing there? Why is he parked in 2 spaces, conveniently 2 spaces down from the truck that's has expired inspection tags and also is parked in fucking 2 spaces? What's he doing? Swapping cars? I don't know. But no police presence to see this fucking shit. Oh, gee, maybe we'll just sit on the road and endlessly pull people over for things they're not doing. Meanwhile, all this fucking illegal shit's going on at Walmart. You do realize Walmart employees can't do anything, right? They can't chase people out of the store. They can't arrest people. Like, are you kidding? And there's just nothing. There's no presence. Like literally getting reports, people telling me of harassing employees doing things to harass people, and then other customers coming in that store, standing in lines, fucking, just like making power moves where they come in with groups of people, apparently with like other people, and they're loud and obnoxious. And then what they do is they stand in line and glare and stare at the cashier, and are just visibly like rude to them and stuff like that when they finally get up there and shit like that. This is the kind of fucking stupid bullshit that we see. And meanwhile, people are just harassed, stalked. Oh, and we're pulling over speeders. That's fine. We're not going in the store and investigating, looking around. We're not walking around Walmart. We're not doing the things we should be doing as cops. Nope. We're just stupid here over in Ephrata. We're just a bunch of fucking retards over here in Ephrata. And look visibly pissed off when we pull people over. The demeanor of these police is fucking disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. So she's got him pulled over in that spot still on Walmart property. What an idiot. Like, this is some of the dumbest policing I think I've ever fucking seen. Truthfully, some of the dumbest fucking policing I've ever fucking seen. She just got out of her car, I think. So I am baffled by this. This guy's parked here and I can't see. This truck is parked here and I have no visibility because it's parked there. This giant truck. Yeah, like you know, like the Mack truck part of the trailer is just parked in like 4 spaces and I can't even see. Now, we'll see if we get harassed. If we get harassed, oh, I can't wait. I actually can't wait. I hope she comes over here and tells me she was watching the stream. So I can ask her why she was watching the stream on duty. Yeah, they were watching the stream. They were watching the stream. She was watching the stream. There's no doubt. There's no doubt in my mind. She was watching the stream. Yep. They are triggered. She is triggered. They are triggered. I have no doubt. She didn't pull out of the lot. She started slowly patrolling the lot just now. I literally just watched her do it. She started slowly patrolling the lot. So she is triggered because she was watching my stream. And I hope she's triggered in the sense that she's pissed off that the other cops aren't doing anything. I hope that's why. I hope she's doing it in the sense that she's irritated because nobody else is here and she has the same mentality I do. Why the fuck isn't anybody doing anything? I hope. But what I will tell you is it's unfortunate to see that because yes, I do want the response, but where you see that, where I drive around town and there's nothing, and we have disruption with the stream, and then very clearly, conveniently as I come back, we don't see any. We don't see any all throughout the entire town. We don't see them on patrol, but way after the fact, we see one linger in. What the fuck are they doing? Where are they? Where are they? What the fuck are they doing? This is their jurisdiction. So whoever is taking them to whatever the fuck they're doing, or whatever the hell they're doing, I don't know, what are they, jerking off at the police station or something? They're just fucking sitting there at the police station, just going to town all day? I don't know. But I sure as hell don't see them on the road. She clearly was, because she pulled somebody over and pulled in Walmart, but I think was clearly watching the stream. She was probably just fucking around on YouTube or something like that on break. Maybe she was eating her food and she came across the stream and she got all triggered and pissed off and came in there and, yeah, did do those things, except, again, I can tell when it's a triggered, pissed off move. And shouldn't react that way. This is the problem. And then look at this traffic. We have people in the intersection, going through the intersection through the red light when they shouldn't be. Look, this guy just went. This guy right here just ran a red light. Illegal. Just ran a red light. So it's like, what the fuck are they even doing? Like, there's so much crime that goes on right here in Ephrata. So much crime. It's like, this is why we're being stalked. It's got nothing to do with anything I'm doing except pointing out the fact that there's all this crime going on, and suddenly I get stalked and harassed. Gee, I wonder if it's the fucking people that are supposed to do something about it. Gee. And then you see, after the de-escalation of the stream, all the problems, you see a constant 0 trending in the stream where there's nobody in this stream, there's nobody watching the stream. They've de-trended it so that way it doesn't gain room in the algorithm to grow or anything like that. It's just, you know, so that way they can sit here and try to stop the public from finding out about this. That's actually illegal. You know, if I sit here and I can prove, which I will, that they're disrupting my streams and causing a regular issue for my streams, where they are trying to silence what I'm saying using illegal means, not only is that fraud, what they're doing to do it, but it's also illegal because you're trying to silence free speech and freedom of the press, where people have a right to record police activity, and they have a right to literally sit here and you know, show you what's going on, show you the corruption. And this is what they don't like. They don't like that people can sit here and you know, record things in public, that they have the right to record in public. They're so triggered by that. That's what they're triggered by. They were triggered by the fact that we have the right to record in public. So this is the point. And all these streamers are going around recording police, getting all triggered, responding to the fact they're just being recorded. That's it. So that's why I was hoping she was going to make a beeline, flip right around, and come try to say something to me. But she didn't. I would have loved to hear what that was going to try to be. This is why I have to record, because half the time I get somebody behind me that's so irate and like literally road raging me, swerving around, tailgating, and half the time it's like a fucking off-duty cop, you know it. So like, that's the point. Like, I feel like I can't even drive anymore without doing that. Otherwise, you know, I'm just gonna get some asshole behind me that's gonna, you know, like, just be a, you know, like that, and cause a road rage issue, where I'm just trying to drive down the road. You know, when you're going the speed limit and pretty consistently on a daily basis, you can see in your rearview mirror somebody catching up to you, and it's usually like just some big truck or something like that. Yeah, like there's too much going on. There's just too much speeding, reckless driving going on here. And we're going to keep showing evidence of that. Yep, I just took another screenshot. 5G plus full service and low bit rate. 5G plus full service, and that bit rate is way too low. They are cycling it down again because they are... Oh, I just showed it. That was bad that time. Oh, yeah, that was really bad that time. Yeah, we're going to show that. So this is legal, by the way. You can record in public, and you can record, you know, because again, it's a hands-free device. It's mounted. I'm allowed to interact with that device as long as it's mounted. The state police are fucking stupid if they think that I can't. So again, pull me over if I'm wrong. I fucking dare you. That's what I thought, bitches. Meanwhile, you can't even police Walmart. You look pretty fucking goddamn pathetic when you can't even fucking police Walmart. Fuck you. See, this is called following at a safe distance. This is what you do. It doesn't matter how fast the car is going. You know what I mean? Like, that's the point. It doesn't matter if they're going fast or not. You follow at a safe distance, especially if there's a bunch of line of cars in front of them. Like, what are they going to do? What do you expect them to do? Where do you expect them to go? There's a line of cars. What do you expect them to do? And yeah, I mean, people got dash cam streams all the time. You know, it's all the time. Don't test me. You know, basically, we're just getting to that point. Yeah, we're just getting to that point. You really want me to get a dash cam? Okay. Yeah, because then from then on, that dash cam will now see every goddamn thing. So you really want that? Okay. Yeah, because it's getting to that point. Yeah, it's starting to get to that point. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure. Everybody's got them. And what we're gonna do is just start patrolling the area. Recording police activity. That's all we're going to do. Except we're just going to get a dash cam. And again, I can do this with my phone. I looked it up. And I will literally show you the law where it says that I can do this. They're sitting here just using the little... like, basically, I told a bunch of people on here, you know, I made a whole scam out of it. Like, basically, I made it seem like you couldn't. Because I wanted to see if this person was going to fuck with me. So we all know who I called out for doing it in their state, because their state actually does. Like, basically, this dude was, like, holding his phone and streaming driving while holding his... He was, like, responding to chat while driving and shit like that. Meanwhile, that guy had a suspended license, and he was claiming that he had all these health conditions that would take his license away anyway. So again, that was the situation. That. I have my device mounted. I'm not interacting with it until you fuck with my fucking stream. So I have to prove you're doing it. Douchebag! And don't worry, we are following those breadcrumbs. I have plenty of proof at this point. Douchebag! Yeah, I know it's you. Douchebag! Yeah, I knew that. And I also know who is and isn't additionally fucking around with it. Because you think it's just you. Idiot. You actually have that technology, you don't even understand it. That's the point. He sat here and he went on the dark web and bought a bunch of shit like a fucking retard. Cloned some people's phones like a retard. And now he's all in it, and these scammers are fucking with him and trying to get him killed, and literally just fucking with me, fucking with all my shit, and fucking with his shit because he's a dumbass. And he shouldn't have fucking literally gotten on the fucking dark web and to order anything like a retard. Because the very second that you're on the dark web, I don't give a flying fuck if you think you're using a Tor browser. Yeah, so what? What the fuck do you think is so protective about a Tor? You gotta be some special kind of stupid if you think that you're somehow protected and they won't find you just because you used a fucking Tor browser. No, you did this. You! And now I'm being stalked and harassed because you went on the dark web with my data. Asshole! So fuck you! Yes, I know. Big surprise! We're going 30 miles an hour, by the way, in a 45. I'm confused by this. Where are the police? Like, what? Look at how they're tailgating, you see it? There's a guy up here driving 30 in a 45. And there's no police. The car that's in front of these three, see how they're all tailgating him, getting pissed off? The front car is going 30 miles an hour in a 45. That's why they're all pissed. Where are the police? Well, I mean, like, I guess he can drive 30, but that is suspicious. Like, why is he doing that? And he's slowing down to 28. Look. Look, I'm going to show you. See the front car? He's just driving 30 miles an hour, and these other cars are, like, tailgating him and kind of wondering what he's doing. It's 40 miles an hour here. He's doing it on purpose to trigger these people to swerve around and tailgate. Look, you see it. This guy's going to pass. This guy's going to pass. And now I'm going to be stuck behind him. Now, I'm not going to tailgate him, but he is driving like an asshole. And he's going to speed up because I'm not going to be an asshole. But he was being the asshole. He shouldn't have done that. He shouldn't have been... I heard somebody beep like he had brake checked them. This dude's a fucking douchebag. This is like the libtard of the libtards that everybody bitches about, that slams their brakes on when somebody gets... Yeah, he's driving about 35 in a 45. I am actually catching up to him. He's slowing down on purpose. I had to slow down. Yeah, he's like slowing down as I catch up. He's doing 30 miles an hour in a 45. And he has a Pennsylvania plate, so he's not like lost or anything. Yep, 35 and a 45. And he's fluctuating his speed. Where the fuck are the police? Where the fuck are the police? Where? Where are they? Where the fuck are the police? Where we drive along these huge stretches of road where people get all pissed off, and for X amount of time, somebody's like swerving around behind this guy. Saying that this guy right here that's swerving around and obviously texting and driving, the other two that were behind him should have been pulled over. Where the fuck are the police? Cycling the bit rate down. Now we're cycling the bit rate down. Let's take a screenshot of that. Yeah, they cycled the bit rate down. So let's start telling. Service is 5G full service, literally full. guy's fluctuating speed so much. Also, the bit rate is still half what it should be. They're just cycling it down again. So I'm just gonna screenshot it, even though it's 5G full service, completely full fucking service, completely full fucking bars. Yeah, this guy, he's intentionally triggering. Like, he just drives different speeds. He's driving like 10 to 15 under the speed limit. He's just driving all different speeds. He's swerving around. He's not paying attention. He's on his phone. I can see him, like, looking at something. Okay. Did you hear that? He beeped and waved at me. Was he watching the stream or something? I mean, good, I guess. Thanks. I don't know what that was about. Some guy drove by, just kind of drove by, just beeped, and he had his hand out, and he was waving. I think he was waving at me. Maybe he was just waving at somebody he knew, but I didn't notice it. It looked like it was at me. Now he's turning. So, basically, I had started, recording, and basically there was just so much shit going on that I just I had to go live. Like, I couldn't believe everything I was seeing. Like, as soon as I saw, again, another truck parked in a parking lot with expired inspection tags, like, and he's not even parked right. Look, man, it's not like I don't understand. It's not like the police wouldn't either. But if you're going to also then not even fucking park right, like, it's just going to look like a behavioral issue. I'm just going to look at that and be like, you're an asshole. You can't even park. Jesus. 5G full service. Oh yeah, we're going to show you evidence. We're going to show you evidence that this is police, 5G full service, and they're still cutting the stream out. Oh yeah. I know what you've been up to, and I know that you're sitting here working with corrupt police. Not actual police, corrupt police. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here you go. Truck. There you go. I'm going the speed limit. He's gonna tailgate the fuck out of me. I saw him come flying up. Speed limit here goes down to 35, and they always go flying through here. They always go flying through here. Why is the speed limit 35 then? If you don't want to enforce it, why is it 35 then? You need to enforce that. If it's 35, you need to do your job, you fucking pieces of shit. So why isn't the East Earl Police Station doing anything? Oh, that's right, because they don't do anything either. Again, another jurisdiction where the fucking authorities responded incorrectly, and I can prove this. I can prove that the East Earl Police responded incorrectly too to several times. Look how close he is. He's tailgating. Yeah, he's irritated. I'm driving the speed limit. How dare I drive the speed limit? So again, it's the local police. It's all local police. It's not the state. The state police are overwhelmed because so many local police around the country are corrupt. And this is the point. even like those who are starting to kind of like audit the police, sort of like, that's the point. Like, they're just doing what is rightfully theirs to do. They're recording in public, and the police are all triggered by this, and they just harass the people and stuff like that. That's literally what I see, where I'm minding my own business and a truck comes flying up the goddamn road, and now it's tailgating me and swerving around all over the place. And then later, you know, he can take that license plate and use that for things and stuff like that, because again, he's an off-duty cop. And all he was doing, again, was stupid. You know, how just horribly disgusting the local police are in this area. And, you know, like, you're not the only one. If you're one of those folks and you're auditing police and stuff like that, and you're doing service as well, I got to be honest with you. You're not the only one. You know, don't feel alone, because you're not. Because all of us are experiencing this. I'll just go ahead and I'll tell my private investigator everything I learned about you after the fact. After you left, I started learning that you lied to me about a bunch of things. If I find out that you've been doing this and that your friends have been doing this, I will tell my private investigator everything he needs to know about, you know, the stuff that you lied to me about, so that way, you know, because so far I haven't said anything. So far, it's more like, well, you know, this is where we think this is coming from. But if I even suspect for a second it's coming from that, I will not hesitate. Other people are being harmed, and you're disgusting if you're doing that. You're a terrible person. So, just go shut that. Even fire chief of service. Like, police don't sit here in their police vehicles and press all kinds of buttons and do shit that's... They're on the phone, they're doing all kinds of shit they're not supposed to be doing. So don't even sit here and fucking try to talk to me about that shit. If I'm hands-free, I'm hands-free. It's literally as simple as that. Anyway, I'm gonna go check in. I'm gonna literally check in on something. I'm gonna find something out. I honestly really didn't want to be doing this. It's a huge waste of my time. I want to be doing other things. But I have to do this because nobody else is doing it. And this is the sort of thing where local police are running a crime ring in this area, and I'm the only one that sees it. So yeah, I need to do something. Well, actually, I think at this point I'm not the only one. This is ridiculous. I'll be at this one for a while. Yeah, I'll be here for a bit. So yeah, basically that's what it is around here. The speed limit signs, like the speed limit will be 45, it'll go down to 40, it'll go down to 35, it'll go up to 40, it'll go up to 45. It changes. And the police in this area know that. There shouldn't be ifs, ands, or buts about it. You should just follow the fucking speed limit. You don't give people, are you kidding me? No. Force it. I used to see them enforcing it way back. It's almost like, again, at a certain point, they became corrupt. Yeah, like I remember some young guys that came through that used to enforce that stuff. Then they moved on to other things. And it's the old assholes that linger around for too long, like get into some shit they shouldn't be. And their chiefs stick up for them because they're just as corrupt. And then they lie for them. It's amazing. So, the incident that I told you about where the East Earl police didn't answer properly was what I was telling you about with the tractor, where a bunch of people threatened her and stuff like that. There was like a bunch of Mennonites threatening her and stuff, and they just didn't take her statement. They literally just threatened her. Made verbal threats and stuff. He just didn't take that statement. It was extremely rude. Escalated instead of de-escalated. And then, again, impounded the car, even though it was drivable, and I proved that. I drove it forward and back in the driveway after. And again, they lied and said it wasn't drivable, even though it was. Nothing fell off of it. The lights worked. I made sure of that. That was the whole point. I made a whole video of that. And shortly after that, I started having all these problems on YouTube. All this disruption. Because, again, I was proving that the East Earl police station is incredibly fucking corrupt. Again, that cost us over $1,000 in storage for them to impound something they didn't need to impound. And then they declared it not drivable, so we had to tow it out of there and cost for that fee, even though, again, I could have drove it out of there, as I proved that I could drive it forward and back and start it up and turn it off, no problem in the driveway. I proved that on the stream. I showed it. I showed the whole outside of the car. Literally, it was fine. Oh, this is so drivable. They just literally wanted to do that and just wanted to be done. Lazy fucker. Lazy motherfucker. And it cost us all this money. And again, they told the impound lot to not let us take it unless we tow it. So we had to pay for that. They're assholes. They're pieces of shit. And again, they didn't take her statement when she was being threatened at the scene. Literally threatened verbally to keep her mouth shut about the accident and shit like that. That's disgusting. One would assume that police are involved in an insurance scam then. That literally they show up and they get involved in an insurance scam, so that way, you know, like basically the Mennonites might not know, but like maybe the police use that Mennonites information to run some insurance scam or something like that, because now they've reported a tractor as being damaged, yada yada yada, you get the picture. And meanwhile, these fuckers have your information. I'm just gonna look at something. What's up? I'm just gonna look at something. traffic light. By the way, just to let you know, the local police stations control the traffic lights. Just to let you know. So when you're sitting at a traffic light, yeah, I'm letting you know, it's not AI, it's your police. So when you're sitting at that traffic light and you're wondering why it doesn't change, and then conveniently, after several minutes of sitting there, and then you get out to run to the thing, and then it changes, a cop is triggering you and doing it on purpose. Just like they're doing elsewhere at other traffic lights. When they're watching you go through the lights and they're fucking with your devices as you're driving around. Because they're fucking with your stream the very second that you go through that light. That's what they're doing. So meanwhile, you're going through that traffic light. They're looking at you, and they're trying to trigger that light so you slam on your brakes while you're on stream. This is what these assholes have been doing. They've been doing it since forever, and I know they're doing it. I called it out. And then I started seeing evidence of them spying on my phone where they were listening. It's these fuckers. The Easterl Police. The Easterl Police are terrorists. Yep. Yep, the Easterl Police are terrorists. And they will intentionally fuck with the traffic lights just to make something look a certain way. That whole thing. It was a nice Corvette. It was pretty cool. So yeah, it's all the local police fucking with you. Yeah, so again, that day that happened, I distinctly remember it too. Yeah, they did it on purpose, very obvious. And then there was a cop right here, right as it happened. Yeah. And he didn't dare pull me over. The fucking funny thing is, he probably heard me screech my tires because I was pissed off. Yeah, because you intentionally triggered me on purpose. You literally did this knowing that for several minutes to wait at a traffic light with no traffic, how does that make any fucking sense? And then, conveniently, as I get out of my car to go hit the button, then you trigger it, so I have to run back to my car in time? And there's a line of cars behind me waiting to turn too, because, again, you waited too long? Yeah, you're a piece of shit. So, yeah, I stepped on it a little bit to try to get through the light, because, again, I didn't want to make those assholes wait. Yeah, those assholes have to go somewhere too. And meanwhile, they were going to be impatient and stuff like that. So the point is, I got people behind me. I'm going to try to get through there as quick as I can. And they knew that they were trying to do that on purpose. They were trying to trigger some sort of response, just like they always do with everything. The police, the local authorities, not your state police, not usually, I would hope not, but your local authorities are sitting here looking at the goddamn motherfucking streetlights and intentionally triggering you and doing things to trigger you. And this is something I had started to notice. And like, that was the whole point, was like, I was trying to talk to a couple of other people about it, and, you know, I shouldn't have done that, because these are people that aren't too technical. They don't really know these things and know about these things. So, you know, obviously it gets dismissive really quick, and then this is what they like. They like that, and they're spying on the device, so they know that happened, and then they further press this issue. Like no lie, that day that happened, later that day, I had a problem with every single traffic light in New Holland after that. And you remember how I told you the New Holland police are the ones that responded to a call where they shouldn't. State police, if we call them. Yet they responded, and they responded to a domestic disturbance and proceeded to not arrest somebody that was an aggressor. Literally, somebody was bleeding from their ears. Somebody had literally injured somebody else, and they didn't arrest anybody. They responded to this call when they shouldn't have, and they left without arresting somebody, and they're fucking pieces of shit. And all they did was start harassing people, looking into it, and harassing people, and manipulating and stalking. That's all they did. All they did was sit here and see a house with somebody with a stable income and stuff like that, and started scamming. So yes, the New Holland police, the Ephrata police, and the Easterl police are literally working with scammers. Yes. That's what's very obviously happening. Yes. They're money mules. And that's why you can't catch these money mules, because they're police. That's why. You ever wonder why police don't want to help you? You call police, you're a pen tester, and you have a police that you call, and they sort of kind of act a little bit weird at first. Maybe you call a different department, or you get somebody else than you expected, you know? Does that ever happen? I'll bet it does. It's not on purpose. It's on purpose by the person orchestrating it. So basically, yeah, you call the police station just responding like they normally do, but if they know it's you, suddenly. So let me just put this out there. Those dispatchers that pick up those phones, they speak to everybody. They get the information, they know who you are. Let me ask you a question. Why was my most recent 911 call ended with the police not responding and telling me that they don't answer a 911 call? And why did the 911 operator become audibly irritated with me over the phone instead of de-escalating the situation? Right, because she's not the 911 operator, she's the police dispatch. 911 operator just quickly got me off the phone and got me to the police dispatch, yada, yada, yada. Police dispatch lady was a fucking bitch. Literally the whole time. Literally just the whole fucking time. And it was kind of obvious. It was kind of obvious in that situation what was going on. That all the police in the area have started watching my streams, and they're just harassing the situation. They know about the situation. They know about it. Several of them are stalking, harassing, exacerbating it. Meanwhile, they're just sitting back and kind of laughing at what happens in the long run. And I'm just going to sit here and have you all investigated. We have a private investigator working on them with that. Have fun with that. We know. And I did a background check on myself, and hundreds of police looked me up. Hundreds of police typed my information into reverse. Sorry. Hundreds. Yeah. Hundreds of police did background checks on me, trying to find a reason. Isn't that sad? It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Yeah, that's disgusting. And this is the point. They're sitting here watching. They're triggered by these things, just like any cop that shows up to the scene of an accident and looks visibly visibly pissed off or tell somebody to shut up or anything like that. Like, you obviously are somebody that actually is emotionally affected by that situation, and you are responding emotionally. You're the cop. You're the first responder. You're not supposed to do that. Sounds like you're stupid. Just like the retards that weren't present in Ephrata. Whole time we were driving around in Ephrata, didn't see a single cop. Shot that. We're to screenshot that. Plenty of service. Plenty of service. Plenty. See, this is the point. They're looking at trees and they're trying to make me think it's like, and make you think it. No. Plenty of service. Like they're literally just trying to use the environment. As soon as I start driving, what they're doing is, so we're just going to wait. Yeah, we're just going to wait. Or we'll just talk about it later. On the next stream that you won't be able to do anything to. To the retards that went all over Facebook and shit like that, talking about the power lines, things you don't know anything about. Screenshot this stuff too. So basically what they're doing is they are listening to you in your house, in your device, and watching you on Facebook as you have these debates with my friend. And on Facebook, because again, you're too fucking how anything works, and you fucking think you know everything, but again, you're having the scammers a reason to start breaking up the stream here and there and stuff like that, to basically, because you say that, other people now start using that as a dismissive manner, as, oh, well, this person's saying it, so other people will think like this, and I can dismiss it as this, because all they're doing is listening to you and spying on you in Facebook as you sit here and you shit talk everything you don't know anything about. That's what's happening. I'm going to just sit here and I'm going to screenshot this. Show that one. It's a big one. I mean, the bit rate's literally nothing. So basically, this is the point. You don't know anything that you're fucking talking about. You don't know jack shit. And you start going on Facebook talking about, oh, well, duh, your power's out because of this. Duh. Meanwhile, this actually causes a problem where scammers start working for the power company and trying to do things to fuck with your power. Just like there's scammers working at the cell phone company to swap your SIM to spy on you so that they can sell your data for millions of dollars. It's the same fucking shit. All they're doing is they're learning their power companies. They're learning your fucking AT&T. They're literally here. The terrorists have your jobs. They took your jobs, and Donald Trump's not actually doing anything about that. In California, that fucking piece of shit isn't actually doing anything about the people that are actually taking the real jobs. That's the problem. Yeah. And you start realizing and get that one. For sure I gotta get that one. Sure I gotta get that one. Yeah, that was obvious. Yeah, Donnie Dickhead piece of shit Trump is the reason this is happening. Because instead of deporting people that actually are terrorizing you and actually taking your legit jobs and are terrorists and Russians that shouldn't be here and shit, he's deporting legals. People that are allows it. State overrides federal government. 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 This is the United States. The state overrides the federal government. Period. End of discussion. They cannot legally take them out, except Donald Trump can't be held accountable. So therefore, the king can come by and just do whatever the fuck he wants. Meanwhile, people are being like police and actual like people that are trying to do and help them. Yeah. And they're trying to break up the stream. And we'll screenshot it and we'll show that they're trying to break up the fucking stream. Yeah, we'll just screenshot it and we'll show that they're breaking up the stream every fucking 5 seconds. We'll just screenshot and we'll show that. We'll show that we got plenty of fucking service here. We got plenty of goddamn service. I got news for you. 5G 2 bars is enough. Yeah, you're taking, that should say more. Now you're stealing cell phone coverage. They're 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 stealing data and stealing cell phone coverage. 5G 2 bars is enough to maintain a lower bit rate, but definitely not 952. Yeah, it's higher than 952, and it's higher than 1,000. Okay? You're dumb if you think I believe that for a fucking second. Yeah, it would be capped, and it would cycle down slightly. Yep. Retard. Yep, but you don't know how to do anything because you're fucking stupid. So you just figure this shit out, you just fuck around with people, you're a cop. So you're stupid, and you don't know how this works. I'm gonna screenshot. All right, well, we're gonna get on stream and we're gonna expose it here and literally figure out location. They're pinging location. I'm at Money Rocks County Park. Yep, Money Rocks County Park. There you go. That's my location. Bistro police, the effort of police, that's what I have to say. Right there. That. And we'll expose all this. Yeah, we're going to get on the stream and expose